Today on the channel, we got a twofer video as I got the figure collections Andre the Giant figure, plus both variants of PN News from Top Rope Collectibles.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another wrestling unboxing and review. And today we got something a little different as we got a couple of lines represented here today with the Galoob style figures from Top Rope Collectibles with a double dose of PN News and the brand new figure collections Power Packed Wrestlers Andre the Giant. So of course, for your figure collection needs, you got to go over to Figure Collections to get Andre the Giant and their retro figures and all points in between. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And I got a heck of a deal on eBay of all things, as I got both of these PN Newses for $30 over there on eBay. I just happened to come across that. These were the two I did not have. So it was nice to kind of finish off the PN News collection here. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video. But let's start with the figure collections first. Now, in a plot twist here, I don't think I'm going to unbox this one. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I think I like it better on card, in all honesty. And usually I'm not a min on card guy necessarily, but this is the more reaction, we'll call it. It's old school Star Wars. Think Kenner vintage. That's what kind of style figure this one is with Andre the Giant. Now, they got more, and we'll talk about that in a second. Andre is a little bit bigger than your standard reaction figure. I think that is a nice attention to detail by Figure Collections. As I said, it's called the Power Packed Wrestlers line. Got the butterfly hook there at the top. Brand new line. Going to be interested to see how many legs this line has. There's a lot of stuff coming at us in the wrestling variety. And are people looking for this style of figure? Now, I've heard a lot of people online talk about these as old school G.I. Joe figures. That is very far from the truth. They obviously don't know they're G.I. Joe figures. These aren't O-ring style. These are reaction style. Like I said, Star Wars original Kenner style figures here. These are not O-ring. These are not G.I. Joe style. The only thing they have really in common with G.I. Joe is maybe the sizing, the 3 3/4 style there. But this is definitely different than that. Really more to this day and age akin to a reaction figure from Super 7. But good artwork here, cartoony, and that's kind of what you want out of this. I don't think you want a realistic style figure out of this kind of mold, this kind of line. It does lend itself to more cartoony aspects. And not that this is terribly cartoony either. This looks like Andre the Giant. If somebody handed me the head sculpt of this one, obviously the body sculpt as well, I know this is Andre the Giant. So a good, well done style of Andre right here. This is, let's see, ages 14 and up and an adult collectible. It's got the FC Toys logo down here. Make note of that. Brand new logo. Same company that's made these figures over the last couple of years. Just got a new logo for these. Personally, I enjoy their Bone Crusher figures. Those are really fun, very nostalgic. I also enjoy their retros. This is more of a dabble line for me and maybe you as well. This is part of Series 1, of course. On the back, Power Packed Wrestlers cross-sell. You got a little blurb down there for Andre, playing all the hits with Andre here. Series 1, Macho Man Randy Savage, Kona Bryan Adams, referee Mike Chioda, Danhausen, and one Matt Cardona, one of his last figures from the independent run, it looks like here. Andre the Giant, height 7'4", weight 520 pounds. Origin, Colomiers, France. Beautiful this time of year. I got some wine from there once, Todd McFarlane. I just lied. I didn't, Todd. I've never had wine in my life. For over 25 years, Andre the Giant entertained fans as he dominated his opponents inside the squared circle. His powerful legacy lives on as a pop culture icon who truly was larger than life. No doubt about that. Made in China for this one. And the last thing I'm going to say about it, if you go to MOC Masters, that's my favorite protector case company that makes the He-Man style, reaction style cases. Here is a reaction case. You can pick that up from MOC Masters, and Andre will fit perfectly inside there. You want a little extra protection. We always use protection around here when we don't, though, every once in a while. But he will fit in that if you need to. So very good first run here. Andre the Giant, obviously a great one. I can see a lot of repaints out of this line as well in the future. We'll see where it goes. Let's see what other performers they end up getting in this line. But this is definitely going to be different from what we're going to see with KWK and Pro Wrestling Tees. That's more of the G.I. Joe style. The Pro Wrestling Tees Series 1 wasn't really G.I. Joe style. Sounds like KWK is going to be the straight up G.I. Joe style, at least out of the gate. Pro Wrestling Tees said they're going to make some changes. We'll see. But these are more of the Star Wars Classic reaction once again. So there's Andre the Giant. Now we move our attention over to the Rap Master. Dare I say, one of the greatest rappers of all time. You asked Little Kyle in 1990 or whatever it was, who's a great rapper? I'd say, well, it's got to be that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or maybe PN News. PM Dawn, I don't know if they were around yet, but maybe. Kind of in between Will Smith and PN News. But we got PN News here in the bright, vibrant green, Skittle green, yellow. This is one of those things that just screams 1990s. The hat sideways, the glasses, the chains. It was a moment in time and you had to be there. Trust me, you had to be there to understand. Looking good. Top Rope Collectibles on here on the front. PN News on the back. Got some of that cross-sell action. Does it got a little blurb here for PN News? The Rap Master, height 6'2", 403 pounds. Build from Motown. Oh, like a young Alice Cooper. Favorite hold, The Broken Record. We got PN News, Marcus Alexander Bagwell. Joey Janela doesn't really seem to fit with these. Paul Orndorff, Johnny B. Bad, and Too Cold Scorpio. Going to be interested to see some more of these here in the future. Just an easy slipcase packaging on these. Slide right out very easily. Save your package, put it back in, off to the side. Gentle. See you later, goodbye. And we got yo baby, it says. And it says that on the back as well. Got the nice pink and green, black boots. Got a wristwatch here because when you're in the wrestling, you know, you're not getting paid by the hour. You're not when you're a wrestler. Get this thing over quickly. That's what PN News has to do. Got the side hat on him. Looking good, looking like the Rap Master. No hole in the foot or anything like that. TRC on the bottom of the foot. Not a bad piece of business. Stands up on his own as well. Second edition here, the pink and black attack. I think this is when he tried out for the Hart Foundation. Hart Foundation was looking for a rapper, and they said, PN News is our man. And then there was some big guy heat with Jim Neidhart, if I'm not mistaken. Now, somebody fact check that if you want to. Same cross-sell, same back, same blurb, all the fun stuff. You do got the QR code there. You can scan, see what else is going on. I believe they have some diamond stud figures coming very soon. I think that's the next one from Top Rope Collectibles. We'll see how those end up going. And there we go. We're going to slide that out. There it is. And then same figure, just painted differently. Got the medallion, got the watch going there. Got the same exact glasses, same hat going on. Obviously the same head. Fists of Fury, got the rings on the hand. It's just PN News, but this time in pink and black is what's going on. 2 PN Newses there, but we're not done with the PN News. We got the original PN News we unboxed on the channel once upon a time. 3 PN Newses all these years. Who'd have thought we'd have 3 here? And we got, what, 2 from KWK about a year ago or so? Could we do a top 5 PN News? We could. We could. Will we? We probably won't, but we could. It'd be nice to get something with PN News. I would love to have him in the Elite line. I don't know how well he'd sell, but I love a big figure. I think it would be easy for them to do. Would be a fun one. I like those figures that maybe you only get one of and that's it. Would have been a great one for the Elite line. But this is very fun, very nostalgic for what it is. I'm really enjoying the Top Rope Collectibles. I was a kid collecting the Galoobs. I had all the Galoobs. I say I had them all, but I didn't even know these UK ones existed when I was a little kid, thankfully. I would have went crazy. Dad, we got to fly across the pond. We got to go over there. There's these Galoobs. I got to get them. I can just see that going. But I would one day like to go back and get my Galoob series, get all those UK versions and some of the variants I'm missing. I don't know if it'll be in the cards in this lifetime. Maybe the next lifetime, Todd McFarlane. We'll see what happens. But that would be a fun collection to have down the line. Get some of those UK variants. I got a couple in my collection. I got the Freebirds and Elegante. But man, Lex, Dusty, all the Stings, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Steiners, Barry Windham, Brian Pillman, Tom Zink. It goes on forever. Maybe one day. But I got PN News ×3, and that's all you need at the end of the day. And a little Andre the Giant as well. So a little bit of tag teaming up here between companies in this unboxing overview, whatever you want to call this. But some fun stuff along the way. Stuff we've seen before and stuff we've never seen before. So a little bit of something for everybody. Maybe. But there it is. PN News ×3 and Andre the Giant Power Packed Wrestler. What's your thoughts on these? Who are you hoping for in this line? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate all the support from everybody all the time. Check it out. Of course, Sir Paul 64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, each and every Tuesday where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Andre the Giant and PN News, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?